Hi, I'm Cassie, and I am so glad that you are here. I celebrate you for taking this first step. Choosing to change your relationship with alcohol, to look at it differently, is a big deal. And choosing yourself is an even bigger deal. And if you've gotten to that point where you know you don't want to keep going and keep living that same cycle with alcohol, but you're also thinking, I don't know what to do, I don't know where to start, what do I do instead of? That's exactly why I created this 30-day reset. And here's a big thing to know. This is not about I'm just going to try harder to not drink. That's not what this is. We're going to look at what is actually happening underneath the habit. Why do you reach for alcohol when you do? What are you feeling? What are you needing in those moments? What have you learned to believe that alcohol is giving you? So inside the reset, I walk you through 16 guided videos designed to help you navigate these 30 days in a completely different way. We start with awareness, because once you can start seeing the pattern, you can actually begin to work with it. And then from there, we get into cravings and beliefs, emotional needs, how your evenings look, what your routines look like, self-trust, nourishment, and how you support your body, and the way that you respond to yourself when things get hard. You'll have reflection worksheets and journal prompts and practical tools that you can use in real life for when a craving shows up or when one hits and you don't know how to navigate those moments. And then also when those moments hit and it feels so automatic. You'll also complete a before and after assessment, and I personally respond to each one of those. That lets us see where you are in the beginning and when you're starting, what changes through the 30 days, what you're needing, and whether more support would be helpful while you continue this journey. And I'm not looking at whether you drank or didn't drink. It's more than that. So you'll access the entire reset inside my Reclamation community. And when you come inside, you'll head over to the learning section, open the 30-day reset, and everything is laid out right there for you. The videos, the reflection tools, the worksheets, all the resources are all right there. And also, while you're inside the community, you'll be around other women who are looking at their relationship with alcohol differently too. And what I love about this reset is that it gives you a different way to approach alcohol, a different way to approach yourself. So instead of constantly asking, how do I stop drinking? We start asking better questions. That is where things start to shift. You begin to understand yourself instead of constantly judging yourself. You start noticing the moment before that automatic choice. Your evenings start changing. You build evidence that you can move through hard moments. And that's when alcohol starts taking up a whole lot more space in your life. And that right there is what I always talk about and what I mean when I say true freedom from alcohol. Not spending your life obsessing over whether you can have a drink or not. It's actually getting your life back. So if you've been wondering whether this is right for you, I want you to think about what you're really looking for. And if you just want someone to tell you not to drink for 30 days, there are plenty of places to find that. But if you're ready to understand yourself, understand the pattern, reconnect, reclaim yourself, and start building something different underneath it all, start right here. This can be the beginning of something really beautiful. And I'm so excited for you to see what can happen when you start choosing yourself differently. And I'll see you inside.